Good afternoon. This is Jeff Shaw. I'm with Century 21, and I'm going to walk you through an investment on a piece of residential real estate. Before you ever invest in real estate, you need to be able to run the numbers and know, is it a good investment? Is it not a good investment? You can get typically a good investment property for about $110,000. Down payment is going to be 20%. Closing costs around 3%. Let's assume that you have about $600 in miscellaneous repairs to make. Maybe a refrigerator, maybe painting, but some other repairs to make to get the property ready for your first tenant. Loan amount would be $88,000. Let's do a 30-year mortgage. I talked to a lender. They told me a good rate right now for an investment property about 4.3, 4.4%. So we'll do 4.4. Monthly payment of principal and interest would be $440.67. Now what I did is I built the amortization tables down here month by month so we can pull principal and interest year by year and use the calculations in the spreadsheet. So here we go. First month, $440 principal and interest. Property taxes, it calculates at about $2,247. Insurance should be around $650. Unless you really know the Landlord-Tenant Act, I always recommend that people hire a professional property manager. So we're going to calculate that to be about $100 a month. If you have an HOA, a COA, condominium association, or CDD fees, be sure you add those in. This house would rent for about $11.95 a month. That's going to give you cash flow before taxes of $412.89. There's a shortage of inventory now, and in 2012 there seems to be a real upswing in property values. Average sales price for most of the Tampa Bay area is increasing. But let's be a little conservative. Let's put just a 2% appreciation rate. That's going to give you a first year increase in net worth of about $7,200, $7,100. Percent growth on investment about 28%. With a property value, let's assume for the next 5 years the property will increase at about 2% a year, which is pretty conservative. Gross rent, the rental market in the Tampa Bay area is really strong. I expect it to stay that way. But even with that, a property is never rented 100% of the time, so we have a vacancy and collection allowance. And let's put in 4% for vacancy and collection. We'll make the assumption that property taxes go up 2% a year and insurance goes up 2% a year. Taxable income, the first year, $4,032. Depreciation, estimated at $2,794. And your principal payment for the first year is $1,445. So if you have taxable income of $4,032, you add the depreciation back because it's a non-cash expense. You deduct the principal payments because they're cash outlays that are not deductible. So you come back to a cash flow before taxes for the first year of $5,381. What it is, I assumed at the end of the 5th year that we would sell the property. The net proceeds from the sale are $111,000. The mortgage payoff is $80,097. So at the end of the 5th year, $37,913 for that year. That will give you an internal rate of return over the 5-year period of approximately 25%. That's really a good investment if you can compare that to a CD or money market or anything else that you've got out there. But what you always want to do is you always want to analyze an investment before you make it. If you have any questions on investment real estate, or you need help running the numbers to determine if it's a good investment or not, then please call me or call one of our agents at Century 21 Shaw Realty, and we'd be glad to assist you with it. Thank you so much.